She ain't gonna move. Don't show the advertisement for free. Alright, but
even if you spin it, you still know where it is.
don't know.
That's
know what
crazy.
That is. In fact, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna make a poll. Does anyone actually like Lucozade Original? No.
Listen, let me tell you something about Lucozade Original. And this is not promo, but listen, Lucozade, if you want me to promote your shit, you better hit me up because I'm about to big up your things right now. Let me tell you something. About blood clot Lucozade Original. It's the original, okay? First and foremost, okay? And it's got the best substance, okay? With glucose, okay? When I was sick, okay? This is after having acid reflux. If you don't know what that is, that's when you just vomit the acids in your stomach and that's it. There's nothing in your system, just acids in your stomach, okay? And it does hurt, okay? That means you literally are throwing up every good thing in your body that's making you stand up.
I would too if I drank Lucozade Original. Right. I'm just saying.
No, but he's hating on Lucozade Original.
Most definitely.
But when I can't consume anything, I can't even consume water. Water's coming back up. Okay, and I have no strength in my body, nothing. Lucozade.
Don't tell me give you strength, so here we go.
Will get me the fuck up.
You know Red Bull got sued.
When you're sick, okay, and you've had all your suit and you've eaten everything and you've literally don't have no energy, Lucozade Original, baby, it's the way to go. Okay.
You don't advertise.
Remember, I told you that.
You don't advertise the podcast like that. Hold on.
Remember, I told you that. No, but I'm only saying that
because your own people. They be shining at the celebrities. They be shining at the celebrities.
Taste.
They be shining at the brands.
This is for acquired taste only. If you drink this drink, okay, you're elite. You're in the top percentage people of life. You might actually have a higher percentage of your IQ compared to someone else. Just because you prefer this drink.
How dare she?
Yeah.
She's pointing at me. Listen, guys, you already know. You already know.
If you know, you know, innit? He's obviously one of those people that don't know. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, there's something, you know what they say, curiosity kills the cat. Yeah, there's something you don't really need to know in this life. But, welcome to another episode. I'll let you do the intro since she believes she has the best intros, guys. You know what I'm saying? I beg to differ. I'm not gonna lie.
But please prove me wrong. Yeah. Do the intro.
Okay.
Done.
Welcome back to another episode of Creative Conversations. It's your favorite host, Creative MBS. You already know. This big head, Big Rose official, doesn't really say much. I here just chatting all the time. You know what we do.
Now, how would you rate that?
I think that was quite decent.
How would you rate that?
Hold on.
How would you? Honestly, how would you rate that?
Wait. I'll go again.
Well, clearly you wouldn't give it enough rating out of 10 for you to go again. Go again.
No, I'll go again. Welcome back, people, to another episode of Creative Conversations. Your favorite host, Creative MBS. You already know how we do. See us looking fresh. Her big head is here as well. Big Rose official. Don't really care about that. She ain't trying to shout at the show. Too worried about Lucozade glucose. Today we're going to be talking about a variety of things. I've got some things that you might be shocked about. We've got some news. Did he do it? We don't know. That was sensational.
That was kind of better.
That was cold. It was
kind of better.
Off the back. Go on then. What's your intro saying? Nothing. Right. Well, on that note, I'm joking. On that note,
welcome back, guys. Okay, yet again, another episode. Okay, we are back and better than ever. I don't know about him, okay, because I don't know what that intro was giving, but you know what I'm giving, okay? Big Rose official, Big Rose energy, all day, every day, baby. You know what is going on, you know, and creative something, whatever his name is, doesn't really matter because you're here anyway, okay? So great. So,
it matters to you.
Now, we are back. He's talking about did he do it? Did he not? I don't know, but guess what? Did he outside? Did he bop him back on these streets type shit? Okay, look. People are just saying, like, you know what? There's no crime in being a freak.
He was being more than a freak.
There's no crime in being freaky.
No, we know the only reason why they've classed it as him only being freaky is because, number one, the people who he was being freaky with don't want to admit it.
He was doing a lot more than being a freak.
Yeah, he's been an absolute fiend.
He's being a creep.
No, he's being a fiend. Not even a creep. At least creeps have
creep
their
freak.
They have their lanes. He's a fiend. What?
A fiend.
From what people are saying and what I'm hearing, listen, this guy is out here.
Yeah, it does sound like very sinister.
Hold on. At the same time, I feel like we've got to remember that these were consenting adults. Yes, there was a promise. Yeah? Yes, there was a promise at the end of it. So yeah, people are gonna say, yeah, but he lured them into it. By the end of the day, I was talking to my mom about this when the whole Cassie thing dropped. The domestic violence thing, unacceptable, 100%. You should never have put his hands on a female. However,
on that note, no, it's not. However, because that is too lightly brushed over.
That's not what he was charged for. I'm just gonna say that. That's not what he was charged for, guys. If he was charged for that, I wouldn't be saying any of this. Facts. In fact, I wouldn't even be saying a word. I would have been saying this man should be in jail. In fact, put him under the jail. But he was charged for what? Sex trafficking, Rico. He weren't sex trafficking. They were being fiends. He was giving out, what's it called, record deals. I'm not gonna lie. If someone said, hey, your podcast is gonna reach 1 million followers, what are you willing to do? I'm joking. I would never. But some people are willing to do that, which is a bit mad, to be honest, because I feel like the journey is the most important thing. When you don't work for it and then you're suddenly in that position, you realize that most people aren't built for it. This is why I'm saying industry plants and people are talking about it. Even though they're in that position, what did they do to get there? And we're basically seeing it. This is what they're showing us. This is what they did to get there. So am I wrong for saying that what he done isn't that deep? Yes. Yes, I am, because at the end of the day, he's doing madnesses with grown people. But am I wrong in saying that grown people consenting to these things is right? No. I feel like if they wanted to do that, yeah, they can do that, but own up to it. Don't be saying that, oh, he forced me into it, but because you've got a couple million.
Look, everybody is consenting adults. I feel like there's definitely a lens of Hollywood that we don't see as civilized people that are not famous, right?
Yeah.
And that lens of Hollywood is got all types of shit going on, okay? And the hosts of the shits that are going on are the big people that we see, right? Yes. I'm gonna say Diddy, obviously, because everyone wanted to go to a Diddy party. Who did not want to go to a Diddy party?
I didn't want to go to a Diddy party.
You wasn't fucking invited.
Oh.
Okay. So
wait, what do you mean? Hold on, I wouldn't want to go to a Diddy party.
You was not invited. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to go to a Diddy party. Do you know what I mean?
What? No, don't say that.
No, pause. Look.
I gotta get new clothes anyway, apparently. So
let me tell you something, because
that man's what?
Okay, no, but this is the
baby oil,
not the baby oil. First of all, no. Before the definition of a Diddy party became something that was, distorted, right? It was like the A-list Hollywood party event. You had to be there. If you wasn't there, then you're not A-list, right?
No, it's not A-list. I feel like it's more of a networking thing.
It's a networking thing, but you're not in the circle, babes. Like, do you get it? Like, you have to be invited.
I don't want to be in the circle. I want to be in the triangle. No,
you do not.
Square. Nope.
How convenient is that? Look, end of the day, look, there's a lot of things that happen in high society, right? That doesn't make it to mainstream media, and the evidence of that will be left in. Sometimes it does in the form of conspiracy theories that people don't believe them, and the evidence of that is left in the form of people and their traumas and their stories. Not everything is traumatic, because I hear some people that have been in the mix, right? The silent celebrities right now, right? That have all been in the mix, right? Everybody that's still genuinely around to this day as a celeb, they have a story to tell, right? About their experience in Hollywood, experience being, in the mix and stuff like that. I'm sure a lot of them are great experiences. A lot of them are, good experiences. And then, of course, there's negatives. It's like someone that drinks, right? Someone, you can drink today and have a great time, have a great experience. You can drink tomorrow and have a terrible experience, right? Yeah. He said, I've been there.
100%.
Okay, cool.
100%.
So it's the same thing with anybody's experience going out, and then let's say it's not drink. People, Whitney loved her some cocaine. Okay.
Whitney Houston. I thought you were talking about Whitney from EastEnders.
Whitney, come on.
I'm sorry.
Whitney Houston loved her some cocaine. There was no shame in her game about it as well. Very unapologetic. And there's a lot of celebrities in that circle that are on that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? So, end of the day, when it comes to these parties, there's a little bit of sex, a little bit of drugs. That's
the after party.
That's the
Apparently the drug
after.
starts at
I
the
don't
beginning.
know.
Apparently
Who
the drug
cares?
starts at the beginning.
The
Apparently
point
no
is
stages.
that is there. It's a norm to be there, and they're aware of that when they go to these parties. Do you understand? So therefore, then you end up as a celebrity that goes to these parties, participating in whatever. When I say I wanted to go to a Diddy party, I wanted to go in the sense of networking with all these different celebrities and artists, right? Because that's when you meet people that you've never even met
But are
before.
those the people you even really want to be networking? Like, I get it.
You don't know, because obviously the people that
Not
you see
everyone
online
there
is not the
is
people
doing
that they are like
fair
in
use.
their everyday lives. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
at the end of the day,
And
I don't
everyone's
ever want to
moving,
meet
like,
my
everyone's
favorite
staying that
celebrity, right? Been there, done that at one point, and do you get me? It might be an experience, right? But you might not be the experience that you expected. And to be fair, it's never really what you expect. Do you know what I'm saying?
True.
So I'm not really
Too pressed on it.
I'm not really pressed on that, for real. You know what I'm
not
saying?
gonna lie. With you saying that, I felt the exact same thing, because two things I want people to understand is, number one, they've been talking freaky from the beginning of time. Everyone knows this. We've heard their music. Sometimes I feel like we brush past this fact. It's not like they haven't been telling us these things. Look at the way that they depict women in their music. Look at how they talk about themselves and what they do and how they do these things. It's like, and then when these things come out, we're hella surprised. It's like sometimes
There's no shame in their game. Like people just choose to be stupid. Like if you actually have
because it's like we allowed it. Or they got caught. No, the shame thing is that they got caught. It's like, how are you getting?
You can choose to be blind. It's like cool.
100%.
I'm not like
Stevie
Christians
Wonder.
might get mad at me when I say
Well,
this, but I feel like
Wonder can see.
it's like cool, like the secular music vibe, right?
Yeah.
Some Christians, like heavy Christians, the Bible bashers, right, will argue that
Jehovah's
all
Witnesses.
secular music is terrible, it's bad, shouldn't be listening to that, right? I, as a Christian woman, will listen to whatever I want. Okay, and that's not me being in my pride. That's just me, because I've got a gift in discernment. So I know what I can listen to and what I can't listen to. I know what I can watch and what I can't
What
watch.
does that mean?
So that means I know what I can take and what I can't take. Not everybody can.
Not what you can, what you should. It's a should and shouldn't. It can't be can and can't.
No,
Because
it's
like,
okay. No, but let me land, because this is where you're not listening. Okay, because at the end of the day, I might be gifted to walk in certain rooms that other people are not supposed to. Do you understand? Not because I'm better than anybody, but because I might have a certain, you know what I'm saying, something about me that allows me to walk in these places. Do you understand? So, for example, if I'm meant to then tell someone, no, 100%. If I'm meant to then share my testimony with somebody, right? It doesn't matter who that somebody is. Do you know what I mean?
True.
It
depends on why they're hearing it, how they're hearing
it. It depends on why I've chosen or why I've led that, why that's been put on my spirit. Do you know what I'm saying? To do that. So at the end of the day, if it's been put on my spirit to listen to certain things, and like, for example, when you're in the house and you're cooking, do you get it? You're not always listening to church music, you're listening to that old school love making music. Do you know what I'm saying? How did you not get here? Do you get? You put your love in the food. Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? 100%. You can listen to gospel music and put that love in the food that 100%. Way as well. But you know, it's always been the old school vibes and all of that stuff. So I feel like it's really.
Might put a bit of K-trap on if I'm wicked.
Listen, you never know what type of timing it be getting. One day, I'm an artist, I'm a creative, and that was a gift that was given to me by the Lord. So at the end of the day, how I choose to create, that's all inspiration by the Lord. And how my story unfolds, that's all inspiration by the Lord, because He knows the beginning to the end. And that is all the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if I choose to express and articulate my words about a story that someone else might find traumatic, that's their business. That's not for their ears to hear that, but someone else can hear that, understand that, receive that, and be like, damn, she has really flipped the script and she's healed her pain from X, Y, and Z, and she's articulated into art. Do you understand? But then a Christian would be like, oh my God, secular music, can't listen to this, But it just depends, do you know what I'm saying, on your heart, your mind, and your discernment. So it just depends. I'm not saying everybody's like that, but if I was just to box a group of people would definitely be on that type of timing and say X, Y, and Z.
With them.
You need to stop.
No, but I hear exactly what you're saying. Because in that sense, I feel like some people say it's not about the music you're listening to, it's what you get from that music. And just like you said, the whole discernment thing, again, you might be listening to a certain song and you might not be extracting what someone else might be extracting. Let's say, for example, drill music. Let's go to the bass level, because that's what we've spoken about before.
It's what we spoke about last week as well.
Yeah. We didn't speak about drill music last week.
No, we spoke about how...
Oh, the movie, from the movie, I feel on that one. Exact same thing. So it feels like, let's say, for example, listen to K-Trap. I'm not exactly going to think, I just said, If I make an oxtail, I might have some K-trap on. Why? I don't know. It just puts me in a certain kind of, I feel like I'm performing better. I don't know what it is. It's levels of motivation. There we go. It's extrinsic motivation. So it's something that's outwardly affecting me. Something from the outside that's affecting me inwardly. And I feel like it's not gonna then make me feel like, oh, I need to start, I don't know.
I've got a question. Do you feel like...
Oh no, it's not gonna make me feel like I need to start going to trap. Because I'm not gonna do that. Maybe trap some oxtail, because I'm a real chef in the kitchen.
Back to the point of the topic, but do you feel like more people? I've seen a handful of. I've seen a handful of artists, right? That's great. I've seen a handful of artists
chef in the kitchen.
Support this man recently, right? Do you feel like he should be supported more?
Say that again.
Do you feel like he should be supported more?
Who should have been supported?
What talking about here? Do you feel like he should be supported more?
Supported
of artists. The same people that were supporting him by going to his parties.
Yeah, they should have owned up. They should have said, "No, we just."
Do you feel like there should be more of a backing? Like,
yeah, they should have said, "We're just really." Yeah, they should have just said, "We're really freaky guys." Like, listen, that's just what we like to do. People to respect them more. It's like, let's say,
the only people keeping it real right now is Boosie.
Yeah, because Boosie's out there. Because Boosie's out there like that. And that's why I said.
Because he's on that type of time.
It's like guys who are really out here. They're honest about it. It's unapologetic.
He been said.
They wear it.
Do you know what I mean?
But it's like some people who are pretending most of the time. Like I said, they were doing it for the deals.
But the thing about Boosie, his heart is very... I don't know this man, do you get it? But I feel like he's shown his authentic self enough in the media for us to be like, you know what, like that's his character, that's his heart. So for me, I must say that in my perspective, I feel like his heart, when it comes to like real life, like we can maybe trust his opinion if he's saying like X, Y, and Z.
No, it's not trust his opinion, no, because he's a freak. He's a feed. You don't trust them. Those are you're freaky. You don't.
What he's saying about what he's been doing in the acts, you know what I'm saying? He's not denied that. He's got no shame in his game. That's my point.
You can understand what not to do. Not what to do. No.
Yeah, of course. See, this is what I'm trying to say. He's very open about his life. So that's what I'm saying. He's been quite authentic throughout.
No, Brother Love was very open. Brother Love was very, very open.
He wasn't. He's selective. He's been in the game the longest. Do you get it? And all the different people that's been in the game the longest with him, they know what's really tea. Do you know what I'm saying? So yes,
because they were there sipping the same tea. What?
Exactly. Just as what I'm trying to say. So
really and truly, I get what you're saying. Yes, they should have been there to say, "Rah, really and truly, I'm sorry, but we're just really freaky. And we're not doing crazy stuff." And it just happened that Diddy was willing to give people stuff to tailor to those needs. He didn't have a lot of game, like people said. He just wasn't that kind of person. He flexed, he moved with his money, that's it. And we liked it, we enjoyed it, we knew that's what we were going to get. But that's hard for people to admit, because what's going to happen, you're going to be looked at differently, and you can't play victim in that sense, which is what people essentially wanted, because there was something more to get out of it, because they believe it deserved more. Like, let's say, for example, the whole Cassie thing, right? I'm not saying she can't play victim, 100%. She believes she's a victim, that's her story. I can't say any different. However, hold on, there are other people coming out now saying that, hold on a second, that wasn't the case when we were in that situation. In fact, we as the people that were being brought into that situation are the ones who were victims. Sometimes we didn't want to do anything, or sometimes we were put in situations where we were compromised, and she was the one who was the willing participant. Diddy may have been sleeping, he may have been just watching, he may not have even participated. So I feel like in that sense, like you said, the people who were taking part of him should have been honest, stepped forward and said, right, at the beginning we were there for it, but then it got a bit much, because I feel like sometimes people bite off more than they can chew. It's hard to admit.
But that's probably what they are saying.
No, they're not. But they're not saying that. They're saying that he did me bad and I didn't know. Really and truly, is he did me bad and I knew it was coming, but at the time it was convenient, and that's the hard bit. Even as an adult, sometimes when you make a mistake or you mess up, and you're like, bruv, you know what? Fuck, I knew better. But at the end of the day, you can't help but say, but you know what?
I just think that she was lost in the rabbit hole. That's what I feel like. And the rabbit hole was full of sexual abuse and manipulation. And she was like, here for it, because this is my relationship with this person.
Yeah,
so if that's all you know with that person, that's all they're treating you as.
It became normal.
Right, it became her normal, right?
And she started doing it to other people. So
but then
but
like what I'm trying to say, like as someone that is now, I'm not saying that anybody is right, because some of things could be exaggerated, because I don't know what's what, but obviously to the extent of what I've seen, I'm not going to downplay on what level she's a victim at, because she's a victim on all levels. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it is really her that was the forerunner of this whole thing, just because
No, it's the other guy.
No, but it all started from her originally
Yeah, making a
domestic violence claim, and then
Suing him
everything
in the
started
hotel.
unraveling after that. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's
After
like
she got her piece, bear in mind. After she
exactly
got
that's
her
what I'm trying to
piece.
say. So then she got her bread, and she was probably cool with that, and then things on top of that started probably going like, raw. Okay, look, when someone sees that, you know, someone can get paid, it's like, raw, like I can get paid, but at the same time, I'm not excusing like, you know, any person's trauma, but I generally just do feel like when it comes to that, I feel like you have to isolate each problem. Be like, okay, that's something that she generally went through, and she's a part of the storyline that builds an entire case that helps the picture that they're trying to paint against this man, right? So it's either she complies with that storyline, and it matches up with her storyline, or they over exaggerate just to bring the guy down. Like, do you know what I mean? So, end of the day, things like that in court will happen regardless. I feel like all of these Me Too sex workers, yeah, like they're just trying to get paid because, like,
Some of them, yeah, they
do you know what I
really
mean?
yeah.
Because if they were sex workers, right, and they were getting paid to have sex, don't you think they're gonna chat shit until they can get paid some more?
Fair.
Do you know what I mean?
So I'm gonna ask you the same question you asked. Do you feel like people should have stood up for all people that were involved with it? They should have said, listen, this was more than just a league thing. Everyone's doing this. He was just the person that was most famous in doing this. But this is
I think no one is surprised about what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, because they've been doing it.
If you got like,
there's probably Diddy parties happening right now.
Diddy's got people like pay people everywhere, like to get on the payroll. Do you understand? He probably knew that motherfuckers was coming to his house before they came to his house. Do you understand?
And I feel like his label, his friends told him. I feel like his friends gave him the heads up because obviously they're doing these things. That's why I said I feel like people are forgetting the fact that it wasn't just celebrities this guy was partying with. It was other people. But you know what? End of the day, he ain't guilty anymore. We know he's a freak. We know he's a fiend. Brother love. Shout out him. Not guilty. We can't say anything more. I'm not gonna lie. There's actually nothing else that we can say. You give the kitty ball.
Listen, this is the issue. Being a freak should be your business, but then in Hollywood it becomes everyone's business because they be getting freaky with each other, right? And that's the smoke screen here. That's what people don't want to let the cat out of the bag out about.
True.
That's why everyone's shutting the fuck up.
So then, hold on. Before we even continue on that, have you heard about the new Nicki Minaj and Jay-Z thing that's going on?
Yeah, Nicki and Jay-Z, they beefing, and now she's had some awareness. Now she's like, oh, like if you still calling him Hove, then da 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 da. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of those people that I used to call him Hove, and I can speak because I'm a Sag. So end of the day, I can speak on what's what.
Does that even mean? Why does everyone do that?
Anyway,
I can speak because I'm an Aquarius. It won't rain today. How do I know that? I'm a water sign. Does that make sense, guys? No, it's hot outside.
Speaking from a perspective because Nicki Minaj is a Sagittarius.
What does that mean?
In terms of her character and how she's projecting herself right now, it's not about fucking Nicki Minaj.
I'm tired of horoscopes. I'm tired of horoscopes. Whoever came with horoscopes, yeah? Actually, you know what? They're good icebreakers. I'll say that back.
Do you get it? Pause. Okay, as soon as we're going to put a pin in that, I don't give a fuck about horoscopes. I'll be honest with you. I honestly don't. Like, but in terms of relatable conversation, it's like, okay, you this, you that, okay, da 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 da. Is that when you're about to da da da? It's just about characteristics and how people relate and you feel like you're aligned. I'm aligned with Jesus and the Holy Spirit. Point blank. Period. Okay, that's it.
Hey, religion podcast coming soon.
Okay, back to the point. Nicki, right? She's a December baby. Okay, I'm a December baby. Okay, I understand her character when she's like. Because it's relatable. This is what I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to get you to understand. Do you know what I mean? In terms of like, I'm not her, she's not me. We're not the same people. Completely different energy, but the energy relates. Do you understand? Cool.
They both have big heads. Sorry, Jay. That was for Jay.
Listen, like I said, I got the head of a leader. Don't ever get twisted, baby. Anyway, now.
Yeah, you're feeling it. Sag. Shout out to Sages.
Right, cool. So now she's going off on Jay-Z, which is crazy to me. But now I feel like she's had some type of like awareness. Because at one point, obviously, Nicki was in the mix, but I feel like she's more aligned with God now. Okay, I just feel like that's what I'm sensing in my spirit anyway. Like, do you know what I mean? So
she can't. You know what? I can't speak on a person.
Listen, at the end of the day, yeah, if she's meant to be the one to heal him, right, to make his image better.
I didn't say a word.
That's her husband.
I didn't
I'm not
say
gonna lie.
I didn't say a word.
You can't get in the business of people's marriage. Like, that's if his character is X, Y, and Z, and that's his past.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? And she stood by her man. On top of that, the bitch lied, and the bitch came back on live and told everybody that she lied.
When did this happen?
Exactly. Cool. So she lied. The girl lied. Okay.
Okay, I didn't know that. Though.
All right. So
shout out him.
Right. So he's out here.
What's his name? Papoose.
Different relationship.
Is that a complete different relationship?
Wow.
I'm not really into this element.
Anyway.
What's his name?
So she's saying, right?
I'm sorry, Nicki Minaj's husband.
If you still calling him hove, like, basically that's a no. Like, you can't be doing that. And the reason why,
who could have called him hove after Eva? Let's be real. Everyone knows Nas won that beef. It's just the money and
it's not about the beef.
Engine.
It's about the spiritual side of things. He's trying to
even on the spiritual side. Nas showed people the way, and they knew. Those who could see knew. That's what I'm gonna say. Sorry to cut you off. Yeah, I like you. That's I bug out.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I find that so frustrating, and I have such a good perspective on life, yeah, that I just keep that perspective. Because if I come down on people's level, yeah, it's different. I'm not on that type of timing. I'm on my type of timing always.
Are you saying you're gonna swing on me?
Okay.
Are you saying you're gonna swing
right there?
on me?
Anyway, yeah.
Are you gonna swing
back
on
to
me?
my point.
Okay,
he wants people to idolize him. Okay, it doesn't even matter what the fuck you're saying because it matters what I'm saying. Type shit. Okay, look. Okay, he wants people to idolize him. All right, and that's why he has called himself Hove, which is short for Jehovah, which we all know means God. Okay, which I didn't have that revelation about until maybe like a year ago or two or so, right? And I used to fuck with JV heavy. Who's your top rapper? I'm saying Jay-Z, and I'm saying old school Jay-Z specifically because I'm like, that's the area when he's like, oh, you know, when on the Pharrell beats, do you get? And now I've put the maths together. I'm like, oh shit, no, because the way that I love God, you can't mimic him. You can't even pretend. And that really upset me when I actually had that realization. So I was like, okay,
when
don't like that. If you was listening to me talking, I would say about a year or two ago. But anyway.
Wait, but you've been listening to Jay for... Oh, I get it.
Do you
Before
know what
that,
I'm saying?
you're not thinking it that way. Fair enough.
No.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry, I get that. No, sorry. That's what I was
So
wondering.
I don't know what type of inside beef they got going on in the game, but she's saying, you owe me some bread. Okay? And we all know Jay-Z don't play about his money. Okay?
I want to know who she wrote for. I think it's Beyonce. I think she wrote for Beyonce.
Like,
I think
she said, you owe me some bread.
I think she wrote for Beyonce. Honestly, I'm saying it. Because even Drake said it on his reading. What did I miss? Hey, I'm not going to lie. Sorry to cut you off on that one, but if Drake dropped What Did I Miss rather than his push-ups thing, the battle would have been so much different. Facts. He should have stayed in his lane and done what he does. And do what he do. Does what he does, do what he do. But he tried to do a bit too much and he got eaten up. But now go on.
No, continue.
Oh,
no, you're dropping. Fire. Keep going. Fire. Keep going.
Sorry, I just wanted to say that about what I was. But I just wanted to say, who was Nicki writing for? Why does Jay-Z owe Nicki Minaj so much money? 200 mil was a lot. And they done the calculation. That means she must have done an audit, which is crazy. Because if she's going at him like this publicly, she ain't stupid. You know what I mean?
She's not silly. So she said, she's turning the oven on. Okay. So she said the pressure is getting hotter. Okay. I want my coins.
200 mil, that's talking album money. Yeah.
Okay.
That's tune money. That's music money in mine.
Listen, and I know Beyonce got a lot to say about it, but she can't say it online.
No.
She gonna say it at home though. I would love to know what the fuck Beyonce be talking about at home and how she really be cussing motherfuckers out because you can see it in her head sometimes. But now I feel like she's channeled the media and how she portrays her face expressions because I feel like before Destiny Child days, she used to be speaking in interviews. Now these days she don't say not much. She don't say nothing. She don't even do interviews like that.
I don't think she's much of a speaker though.
Yes, because end of the day,
not everyone's a speaker. Not everyone has to be a speaker.
The image and brand of someone sometimes is a lot better than their actual personality, and you don't know their real personalities. So that's just the truth. You get it? Yeah. And I fuck with B, but at the same time, I fuck with old school B. Do you know what I'm saying? J and B together.
Share when you used to.
They're a pair. Do you get it? If one's bad, then the other
Sorry,
one's
Beyonce.
bad too.
You're a great artist.
Do you know what I mean? If one's good, then the other one's good too. It's just is what it is. They're a pair. Do you know what I mean? And I look at more so the artistic side of things. So in the artistic side of things, I fuck with it to an extent. When it suits my spirit. When it starts going left, I don't fuck with it. Because yeah, energy is very telling. Okay, and I stick with the light. Okay, and the Lord. 100%. Period.
But enough of the US beefs. Central C versus Cairo Keys. Have you heard the diss track? Have you heard the beef? Listen, I'm here for it. And not even just that, just Young Spray, Pound Sterling, just the UK scene coming up on the internet now. Because usually when it comes to all this social media stuff, I always focus on America because obviously their fan bases are larger and all of that, not what communities or whatnot are larger, the exposure is larger, it's a big country. But the way the UK is changing a little bit, even Bouncer, he's doing reactions on YouTube and whatnot, just like MTR. If you don't know who Mediocre to
Bouncer, shout out to Bouncer. I'm not gonna lie, like
yeah. Come on, and I'm not gonna lie.
I wanted to do some
He's putting people on when it comes to the whole artist development. Don't sleep on it.
Exactly. I wanted to get involved with that.
You should have. Don't sleep on it.
But it's like it's some commitment stuff which I'm trying to be out skis.
Bear in mind, people, you can find everything he's saying in basically the £50 reviews. Maybe not everything, but you can find the majority or the pinpoints of it in his YouTube videos where he's talking about music business. I know he uploads it every Friday or something. And it works for podcasts, Instagram, just anything really and truly. The model works for anything. When you look at it and you deep it, if you just adjust a few things, you can manage, trust me. So don't sleep on people just expanding. I guess the UK scene itself, because I don't feel like you get a lot of people that are willing to, share the gems. It's one of those where you have to kind of go seek for it, go search for it. And the prices
are the gem
that he's giving out.
Seeking the gem is you, boo.
100%. But it doesn't mean that you can't add to yourself. Listen, you can always enrich yourself with a little mineral. But have you heard of the Cairo Keys and Central beef?
I know the fuck you ain't pointing at me. I know you didn't just point at me.
Most definitely.
No, the fuck you didn't. Listen, I drink Lucozade original and I drink water, so therefore I'm very good. Okay, let me show you how good I am. Okay, let me show you how good. Let me show you how good I am. Okay. Let me show you how good I am.
How good you are.
Let me show you how good I am. Okay. Listen, your knees don't even work. You can't even bend down. First of all, you need some more minerals. Okay.
Don't be saying
trying to say something to me.
Don't be saying that. How dare she? Everyone knows I be strong out here.
Don't ever come for me.
Strong body out here.
Don't ever do it.
Strong body out here.
Because
strong body out here. You know my hard accent.
Ladies,
Listen,
do you believe him? Yes or no?
Everyone knows I'm Congolese.
Do you believe him?
Everyone knows I'm Congolese. Loud and proud. That's not nothing new. Come on. You already know one on book. I don't even maybe have to say it. But last but not least, last thing I wanted to talk about is people. The recession. Oh my days. Next 3 years, I suggest you start getting your affairs in order. Things are changing. It might not look like it, but the economy has become a lot different. You can see that, let's just say, a lot more things are acceptable and a lot more things are slipping through, which tells you two things. Number one, there's not a lot to go around. And number two, there won't be a lot to go around later on. What do you think about that? And we're going to talk a lot more about it. That's going to be on the economic podcast, which we're going to be doing after the religion and after the religion and the conspiracy podcast, which we'll be doing as well. That's going to be under the MI5 building. That's going to be an interesting one. I know they're probably going to see this in this video, so they're going to be waiting for us. But the benches are back, so you best believe that's going to be a fun one. I've got some fun. We'll see you.
Ladies, if you're in a domestic violence relationship, leave. Okay? I know you probably tried a couple times, but leave. You haven't left yet. Leave. Okay? If you're in any situation that is not even serving you, friendship, work, leave. Okay, I'm not telling you to leave your job,
unless it's salvageable.
Can you shut the fuck up and let me
unless it's salvageable.
Speak?
Because people be quitting.
Anyways,
these days.
No, I'm not saying quitting, but if your environment is no longer serving you, you need to recognize that. Okay, and then make plans to then exert yourself elsewhere. Okay. Your
environment nurtures your nature. You've got to make sure that's the important bit. Your environment nurtures your nature. That's from Creative MBS.
And don't let people stress you out. If you have a point, stand on it. always. Do you know what I mean? And protect your energy, reserve it. Do you know what I'm saying? Build on it, vibrate high. Don't come down to nobody's level, yeah, to vibrate low with them. Okay, stay vibrating high always, because you know they can't tune in to your frequency because it's
my
so
vibrations
unique
down.
and it's
Everyone
so
knows how I
authentic.
vibrate.
Okay, speak life into yourself. Okay, no matter what we looking like.
Ain't no energy pure.
That's what's up.
Ain't no energy pure, and everyone knows it. Ain't no energy pure. Shout out Big Rose. Thank you for coming on to another episode.
This is my shit. I'm joking.
I love it. I love it. Actually, knows. Hold on. Are you not gonna tell the people? Are you not gonna tell them yet? You know what? We won't tell you yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until she's gonna break everyone's heart.
We don't speak on things.
No,
we just do things.
As always, Creative MDS.
Big Rose official. Okay.
And you know how we do.
Guess what, guys? I am gonna be moving to my own channel, which is Big Rose TV as well, right?
Wow.
Okay, making content there. It's gonna be all things lifestyle, music, makeup, men, money. Okay.
I'm a great man.
Right.
How dare you? Listen.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Down in the comments.
Okay, it's gonna be vibes.
Reviews down in the comments.
Big energy.
Reviews down in the comments.
Big love, always. Okay.
Come on. You already know.